Later, Thomas and his friends were at Tidmouth Sheds. They were very puzzled.
He was big.
He was silver.
He was very, very fast.
That must mean it's...
Hello, Sodor! What do you know? I'm here for the summer.
Why?
I have a very important job to do. The Duke and Duchess of Boxford are having a new summer house built. It has to be finished in time for the Duke and Duchess's holiday.
But don't they already have a summer house here on Silver?
I'm very busy. No time to chat.
And Spencer steamed smugly away.
Cinders and ashes. Having Speedy Spencer on Sodor for one day is bad. But for the whole summer...
Is terrible.
But 4 hours later, Thomas had arrived very tired from his work. Now, Spencer would stay a few days at Tidmouth Sheds.
You're not strong enough to pull anything heavier than fluff, Tiny Thomas. That's why Henry and James have the heavy loads.
That made Thomas as very cross. The last time he saw Spencer, he thought she wouldn't mess with him and the other engines anymore.
Fizzling fireboxes. I'm as strong as any other engine.
However, before an argument could form, the Fat Controller arrived with very important news to his main 8 engines.
Tomorrow, all of you must work during the construction of the new house of the Duke. I hope all of you can be engines that put up with Spencer while he's at work.
This surprised many engines, and at the same time, Spencer was satisfied that he could finally prove that he is better than the Enter Steam team. That afternoon, Thomas and Percy were huffing and puffing up Warden's Hill. Then they heard Spencer whooshing and wheeshing behind them.
A little more puff and you might make it to the top by tea time.
Bother!
Possible.
Next, Spencer caught up with Warden.
Out of my way, slowpoke.
Ugh, the indignity.
Toby was huffing slowly to the junction. Spencer steamed alongside, hooting and tooting.
It looks like you're too old now to be really useful, Toby.
What? What was that?
Toby gasped. He was upset. He missed to another signal. Rosie and Molly were chuffing cheerfully along. Spencer slowed.
It seems like it takes 2 female engines to pull 1 truck.
I'm pulling 5.
And Spencer thundered away.
Bubbling boilers!
That night, the engines can only talk about Spencer.
He told Toby he was too old.
He's taken over my express line.
I never have a shiny coat like mine.
He'll never have manners.
As the night begins to creep fast across the sky, the engines start their troubled sleep, and here's the reason why.
Roll up, have a try, go on, take a shine. Roll up, have a throw, have you had a go? Remember how James was so proud and so vain. Look at him now, well he won't be again. Queue up, take a swing on this fussy thing.
Thomas, could it be possible that we might get replaced by bigger and stronger engines like Spencer?
The next day, Thomas was at Brendan Docks. Heavy flatbed of machinery to collect. Spencer was there. He was being coupled up to 5 flatbeds of building materials.
Dear, oh dear, Thomas. It's just as well the Duke and Duchess don't have a tiny toy tank engine like you. The summer house would never be finished.
What do you mean?
I mean, Thomas, you just can't pull heavy loads.
Thomas was crossed, and so were the other engines. This time Spencer had gone too far.
Yes, I can. I can pull just as heavy loads as you.
Yes, he can. You never.
Thomas is not a toy.
He's a really useful engine.
And he's very strong.
The Sodor engines didn't scare Spencer. An idea had bubbled in his boiler.
Very well, Thomas. Meet me tomorrow at dawn at the shunting yards. We will have a contest of strength. We will each pull a heavy load and we'll see who can pull it for longer and for further.
Spencer slid slowly out of the docks. Suddenly, Thomas felt very worried.
Bust my buffers. I can't do this. Spencer will win a contest of strength.
The other engines saw that their friend was worried.
You're the #1 engine on Sober, and you'll show Spencer that Super engines are more special than his. I know that because you're my best friend.
Thomas looked at his best friend. Percy believed in him.
I will meet Spencer at dawn, and I will win.